Do you feel the vibes?
Hey guys, what's good? It's your boy Straight Killer bringing you another Fortnite video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to help you out with what I think to be the best Fortnite console settings. And I hope this really helps you out, and I think it's going to, and I think it will take your game to a whole new level. If you guys haven't noticed, most recently, after the most recent update, your aim has probably went to crap. I mean, it's probably like you feel like you're on a 10-10, and there's a reason for that, guys. They've really changed things up on the settings. Now when your X and your Y cross each other, like when you're kind of like moving diagonally, not if you're just going up and down or, you know, strafing across left to right or right to left, but when they cross each other, if you're going diagonally, okay, it really will mess your aim up now because they've really sped it up. So what you need to do is you're going to really need to drop your settings down. I used to play on a 7.5 and a 7, or a 7.5 and a 7.5. Okay, and I was doing great, and I was also on like a 0.65 ADS and like a 0.75 on the scope, and that is just too crazy now for me. That is way too fast, way too fast. It feels like a 12-12 or a 15-15. It's just ridiculous. This isn't gonna, you're not gonna sacrifice on your building, guys, on your speed. You want your X to be on an even 6, and you want your Y to be on an even 5. Okay, and then as far as your ADS sensitivity, put it on a 0.55, and your scope sensitivity on a 0.68. And you can use this as a foundation, guys. You know, this is not a one-size-fits-all thing. This is what I've found that after the most recent update works the best for me, and I think it will help you guys out to be able to get your game back to where it was at, or maybe, you know, take it to that next level, as I was saying before. As we move down, you'll also see that your HUD, which I think is an important thing, it can kind of get in your way of your screen, you know, depending on what size screen you play on, and also your peripheral vision. So I've got mine on a 0.90. I think that works best for me. Might want to play around with it. I'm not for sure what the default setting is. I think it might be like a 0.95 or 98, or it might even be 100. I'm not for sure, but that's something that I would suggest that you adjust and see, you know, what's the smallest size that you can play without sacrificing, you know, direction or being able to see the storm and all that type of thing. But as we move down, sprint cancels reload. I know that's something a lot of people play with. I personally don't have an issue with being able to reload while sprinting, and some people do and they turn it off. I think it's important to be able to, you know, reload while you're sprinting. So I'm always a rusher, you know, in any type of shooter game. So that's how I play, and that's what I would suggest you know, have on. But to each his own. If you like it off, then, you know, go ahead and take that off. You want to be able to be comfortable in your own skin, in your own settings, and that's the most important thing. You know, this is just a guide and a sketch for you, and a foundation for you to build off of, guys. As we move down, auto equip better items, of course, is an important one to have on. Aim assist, of course, you want on. Edit mode, aim assist, you want on as well. Reset building choice, you definitely want that on, and you definitely want turbo building and auto material change on as well. Okay, controller auto run, that's something that, you know, a lot of people have on. Not for sure if that's on by default or not, but I turn that off because I find that sometimes you might accidentally double click L3 or R3, whichever it is. I think it might be L3, and you take off moving during a gun battle when you're just sitting there, and it can really mess you up and throw your shot off, and you can end up dying from it. And I turn that off. So to each his own. Like I said before, if that's something that you prefer to have on, you know, go ahead and click that on. You know what I'm saying? You want to be comfortable with your own settings, and I'm just here to help you out and with that, and maybe my settings might be able to help you tweak yours as well and find a happy medium somewhere in between. You definitely want auto open doors off. It's something that I've never even noticed before. I didn't even know it was an option. Maybe it's new, maybe it's not. Maybe I've just been blind to the fact that it was even there before. I don't even know why you'd want auto open doors on. I mean, I can just picture myself sitting behind a wall next to a door trying to med up or put shields on, and a person be in the next room looking for me, and me accidentally somehow it just opens the door and dude just pops me. So I don't know. That's something that I would recommend being off. And auto pickup weapons, I would recommend that to be off as well. And one of the most important things in any shooter game to have off is vibration, and let me explain the reason why, guys. And this is coming from a guy that's top 25 in the world in Call of Duty public all-time career, in every year for the past 7 years I have been. You need to have vibration off, and this is the reason being is when you're shooting at someone and they return fire and hit you, you do not want your controller to be vibrating when you're trying to return fire back at them. It's really going to throw off your accuracy, and if you turn that off, just that alone, and just stay on the settings that you're on, whatever, if you're happy with your settings, turn off vibration if you have that on. It's going to make you 10 times the player that you are today in any shooter game. It doesn't matter first, third person, whatever. So we can go back over it again, guys, but I've got it on an even 6 for your X sensitivity and even 5 for your Y sensitivity, which is your vertical. It's really going to help you out whenever you're jumping off a ramp or to headshot someone with a shotgun, hip firing, or it's really a great setting. All these, the way I've got it set up is perfect, and what's perfect for me is not necessarily going to be perfect for you or anyone else. So take it with a grain of salt. Use this as a diagram to build off of, and hopefully this will help you out, guys. And I have a 0.55 on the ADS sensitivity and a 0.68 on the scope sensitivity. Of course, you just use on your snipers and your scope ARs, and a 0.90 on the HUD, and so on and so forth, guys. And I hope this video and this guide's really helped you out, and I hope it helps you guys to get better at the game and maybe take a step up and have some more high kill games, and you're really not going to sacrifice on building. It might seem like a lower sensitivity than what you're used to if you're used to playing on a higher one like I was before this most recent update, but I promise you it's really going to help your game out a lot. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And for you new guys, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have liked this video, please take a moment and drop a like. And also for you new guys, when you subscribe, please take a moment and hit the click on the bell icon, so you'll be able to get notifications for all future content that I bring out. And guys, this has been Straight Killer bringing you the most recent Fortnite information, and I'm out.
I really think you should.